Well guys, the pigs are happy. This one got smart and came over here and was eating what was left over of my lunch. I had some Salisbury steak and some dressing and mac and cheese. This one right here knows it's good, isn't it? These guys are getting so big. The camera just never ever does them justice. They're getting so big. I say that on just about every video I do with the pigs because I think I'm getting to where I'm ready to get rid of the pigs. They're eating us out of house and home. They just eat and eat and eat, and they will eat absolutely anything. You can see the pumpkins all over the place from Halloween. We just have pumpkins laying all over the place. It's weird, they won't eat the pumpkins. They chew at them a little bit. The last set of pigs we had, we threw pumpkins in here and they destroyed them. They were fighting over them. But these guys are just, they're not quite pumpkin lovers, I don't guess. Raising pigs is not cheap, guys. When they get this size, it takes a lot. At first, it's not so bad, but once they hit that 250, I want to say 300 mark. I don't think they're quite 300 yet. I need to do a little quick measurement to get the weights on them. But we still have 2 months to raise these guys, and I mean, they are just giants. They are just little hippos. I mean, they're just big old pigs. But that's not what our video is going to be about today. I could talk about how expensive it is to raise pigs. One of the cheapest ways we get us some meat is deer hunting. Once you buy the guns and all the initial super costs that come along with deer hunting, deer meat is a really cheap source of protein that you can get just about anywhere. There's government land everywhere where you can go hunt, and just deer everywhere. And we shoot as many as we can. We're allowed 12 here in the state of Georgia, and we try to get as many as we possibly can for our red meat through the year. We actually have 2 in the freezer now. I shot one 2 days ago. I shot a little 8-point. And Jessica got a doe last night on the driveway stand right here on our driveway. Congratulations, Jessica. She has been dying to get her first deer of the year. That was her #1. Hopefully she'll get a few more this year. But we're gonna go back to the house, grab my grandson. He's been just itching to get into this deer meat. We're gonna do some deer processing, so stick around, we'll show you how we do it. All right guys, well, we're back at the house. We have our coolers full of meat. This one, I gotta put some more ice on. This is the doe that Jessica shot last night. And this, the 8-pointers in here. I think I'll just take this ice and put it in there because this is going to be the one that we process today because we killed it 2 days ago. It's about time. And once work starts, I only have a couple hours a day to do anything. So it'll be another week before I get to it. So I'm going to try to get to this one. This is the biggest one. And tomorrow we'll chip away at that one. But today we're going to process the 8-pointer that I killed. I'm going to go grab my grandson, get this grinder set up. And I'll show you guys how we process our deer. Super easy. And super cheap. All right guys, I think we're pretty well set up. Mason's ready. We got our grinder set up, our cutting board ready, the meat's in, and our trash can for our waste is set up and ready to go. We don't have a lot of waste, mostly the sinew and whatever little bit of fat we find on there, we throw all that away. But that's basically all you need to process your own deer. We grind a lot for the fact you can make spaghetti, lasagna, tacos, sloppy joes, whatever you want to make with ground meat. We grind most of ours. On this one today, I will take out a roast or two for my wife, and I'll tell you how she makes some of the best deer barbecue ever. Really super simple. But all you basically need is a grinder, and you can get these on Amazon. They're really, really cheap. My father-in-law actually bought this for us, but I looked it up. I think it's around 75 bucks on Amazon. It's a limb. But a really good grinder. We have done, I don't know how many, countless deer with this thing, and it has not missed a beat. Just a great grinder. But let me quit talking and let me get with it. First thing we do is just give our meat a good quick rinse. just to knock out any yuckiness that may still be on there. Okay, when I cut this up, it's going to be fast and quick because I want to get this over with. A lot of people will follow the fat lines and all that stuff to have a real nice, pretty roast. I don't do that. I cut a huge chunk of meat out, wrap it up, and that's our roast. I'm trying to hurry and get this over with. Now, it may look like there's a ton of meat left on here. I don't have the time to sit here and whittle away every little smidge of meat. And there's a ton of sinew in here too. So what I do is I save these for turtle trapping. This is my turtle bait for next summer. Now for our ground, all we're basically doing is cutting it in big chunks that'll fit through the grinder. It's really simple. Okay, with the ground meat that Mason has just ground for me, I take about 3 fistfuls and I'll put them in a quart-sized bag. And we try to get all the air out. We'll flatten them out and try to get all the air out. Okay, we'll flatten them out and try to get as much air out as possible. And zip it at the end. There it is. Nice little packs of ground. Not sure, I've never weighed it, so I'm not sure if it's a pound. I think it's about, it feels like about a pound. Just perfect amount. All right, guys, this is the Backstrap. I know a lot of you guys are going to think it's a sin for me to run this thing through the grinder, but in our family, we just use so much ground meat, it's just better for us to grind it. So we're going to run this thing through the grinder. Now, personally, I like to cut this sinew off the back. It just makes it a little chewy, but in the ground, it really doesn't matter. But it's just I've always done it this way. So I just stick with it. Once you get a certain point, once you reach a certain point, you can pretty much pull it off. Once we get it broke down a little bit, we just take and cut it in chunks. It is a pretty meat. And you can cut this up and cube it. There's a ton of different things you can do with this, with these backstraps. But like I say, we just grind them up. Well, there it is. Worked out pretty good. I ended up with 6 packs of turtle bait, 2 big roasts that my wife and my son absolutely love to make barbecue out of. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 packs of ground. I mean, not too bad for one deer. We also have another one sitting outside that we'll do tomorrow. And I'm still sitting on 8 tags. My daughter's got 11. I mean, if we could put 24 deer in this house, that'd be amazing. I've never limited out before, but I would absolutely love to try this year. I'll be honest, I am trying. I want to tell you guys also how my wife makes barbecue out of these roasts. If you want to try something new with your deer roast, my wife will take a crock pot, put a deer roast in on low with 1 can of Coke, 1 bottle of barbecue sauce, and that's it. And let it cook all day. And it is the most tender barbecue. It's just fantastic, super tender. It's really, really sweet because of the Coke, and it's barbecue because of a whole bottle of barbecue sauce. You can't mess it up. It's just absolutely the easiest meal ever, and it is fantastic. So you guys that are cooking deer meat, nice new recipe, 1 can of Coke, whatever barbecue sauce you like, 1 whole bottle of that, low all day long. And it's fantastic. But guys, I hope you like this video. Do me a favor, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Like, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Share this video with your friends. Let everybody know. Get in the woods. Get this high protein venison that is out there walking around for free. Absolutely love it. It's I've said it before, it's our red meat that we try to put up for the whole year. But guys, love you guys to death. We will see y'all on the next video. Thanks again.